Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Afton and I'm Monty's Tarot Child. Here on my channel I do general readings for the collective and pick a card readings like the one we have here today. I did want to let you guys know that I launched my website last week where I will be hosting blogs and spiritual guidance. I'll also be doing readings on there as well and just speaking on the current state of the world. So if you would enjoy reading that content and seeing more readings like that, the website is www.aftonelizabeth.com, and Elizabeth has 2 H's at the end. I did want to mention that to everyone and just to let you know. I set the intentions of these cards to check and see how your September is going to go this month, how you are going to be perceived, the energies that you are coming into contact with, things of that sort. So if you would like to take a moment to meditate on each pile. For the first pile, we have the Tiger's Eye. The second pile, we have the beautiful Carnelian Stone. The third pile we have is the Rose Quartz. And the fourth pile we have is the Angel Aura Quartz. So just take a moment to pause, meditate, choose the correct pile and your correct message, and we can get into the video. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your pile. You chose this beautiful, gorgeous Tiger's Eye Quartz. Let's get right into your reading and see how your September is looking. I will start off with some Oracle, and then I'll do some Tarot for clarification. So the first card we have out is Here and Now. Okay. So in September, you may be focusing on and prioritizing staying within the present moment, putting your phone down more maybe, checking social media less. That may be a goal for some of you, checking social media less and becoming more social and present in your life and your presence. Some of you maybe making that a goal for yourself in the month of September. Let's see, All That Glitters in reverse we have. Okay, so we may be facing some idealistic perceptions. We may be finding out that something that may glitter like gold and may sparkle and capture our attention isn't necessarily what is meant for us or have our best interest at hand in the month of September. This could be a situation, it could be a person, it could even be a job, a place. It could be whatever pops up. Again, this is a general message, so I do want to state, please take what resonates and leave the rest. If this feels as if you have something big coming up, a decision to make, and it may be something that you could possibly turn away from, this is a message for you. But if it does not relate, please leave the rest. We have Loyal Heart. It is also in reverse. Okay. We're going to get into that and see why we have that one. We have Community. Okay. So some of you may be working with a community in the month of, I was going to say August. August is definitely passing, is flying by, and we are in September. And you may find yourself, that's how September feels to you as well. It may be flying by. You may be interested in doing a lot in the month of September, especially with the community here. Reaching out to people, communication, creating with others. Let's see what else we have. Go the distance. Okay. So whatever it is that you are wanting to create or are manifesting in the month of September, Spirit is asking you to go the distance with it, to prove to yourself that you admire and appreciate this thing that is in your life, and that you will work towards it. You will continue to help it grow and watch it flourish in order to receive what is truly meant for you. I was going to say, your own gold, your own treasure in a sense. And just because something may be treasure to you, others may say that it's not, but That message is for some, please take what resonates. All that glitters for you specifically. Spirit may be testing your loyalty to this situation, this creative process, whatever it may be. And they're asking you, can you stick with this? Can you give your all into this situation, which you know is meant for you and is meant to help you grow? We have you are good enough, full moon, and Virgo. Okay, and so this may be definitely an energy that is presenting itself to you in the month of September. You may be struggling when it comes to emotional worthiness. I feel as if, like, I've done all this hard work and I've put my all into this creation. Am I worthy of it? Is this thing that I imagine and am manifesting and creating for myself, is it actually all that glitters? Or am I working towards the wrong goal type of situation? But Spirit wants you to know that you are good enough. You are good enough to take these valuable lessons in your life and repurpose them and give them back to the community, because you know that they are valuable. And you are sensing within yourself this passion to continue to go about this situation, knowing that just because you haven't yet seen the results, it doesn't mean that your blessings and your abundance aren't already there and aren't also coming. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Okay? So, as I was just saying, sometimes we work so hard and we feel like we don't see the results. We're working towards a dead end. We're working towards something that is not going to actually benefit everyone as we once assumed. But Spirit is asking you to claim your loyalty to this, to pledge your loyalty to this community-based resource, is what I'm hearing. Community-based resource that is providing for others. And Spirit wants you to become more present in order for you to truly see and to look around at what you are creating for others. And I'm also, for some, take what resonates, reading that all that glitters it's in reverse, because it is in regards to what you are manifesting. As in, this is not something with false gold wrapped around it. This is not something with a false sparkle or a false sense of shine. This is a true inner working of beauty, something that's real, something that's valuable, something that you can give your heart to. Take what resonates again. But that is what I'm reading with the all that glitters, is that what you create is a replication of your soul. So if you are truly shining through and your soul can sense it and you feel presence, you feel your own presence within whatever you are creating, it is not false gold. It is not a fool's journey. It is not fool's gold. It is something tangible, real, and beneficial to the community. We have new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. So Spirit may be showing us that in the month of September, especially with this go the distance, and that also being an action card, you're going to be taking a lot of action in September. Maybe like the final touches on a creation, maybe like or this may be a continuous creation where you're not continuously taking action, but continuously making decisions that help you boost into action. That is for some. Take what resonates. But either way, in the month of September, Spirit is asking you to take more action. It's no longer time to sit idly and allow these lovely creative ideas to come and go. Oh, someone will make it. Oh, someone will do it. Well, no, this someone is supposed to be you, is what I'm hearing. It's time for you to take action. It's time for you to build that community that you keep seeking and searching for. And you find something maybe similar, and it's not what you envisioned. And of course, that's because you didn't create that thing. And what is meant to be created is still within your grasp. We also have a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Okay. So for some of you, you may be getting into a relationship, getting into a situation in the month of September. I don't have to read it that way, though. It doesn't have to be necessarily romantic. This could just be a union, especially with community here. You may be creating a community with your divine partner, your soulmate, your twin flame, or you could just be coming into union with another person. Let's do tarot. You may be coming into union with another person, and they are going to help you create the thing that you so desperately need to see in the world. But a new romantic cycle does begin in the month of September. But with the loyal heart and go the distance. Loyal heart, again, is in reverse. So in terms of romance, in the romantic cycle, Spirit is asking you, what can you commit to? Do you have issues with commitment, with true intimacy? When it comes to relationship, do you like to get into relationships and then the gold paint starts to chip off and you see that it's actually hard work and then you dip? Again, for some, take what resonates. Spirit is asking you this time around, go the distance. Okay, even when the gold paint starts to chip off, see what's underneath, because it was covered in gold for a reason. Again, that was a message for some. Take what resonates. We have, wow, the Fool in reverse. And I was just talking about Fool's Gold and the Fool's Journey. The Fool's Journey is based off of this card. New beginning, a new start, especially in terms of a relationship. This could just be a relationship pile, and Spirit is asking me to let you know that you are good enough for this connection, this new beginning. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic, but take what resonates. The Fool is in reverse because you are not ready yet. You're not ready to take a certain leap of faith. You're not ready to begin the new journey. It may seem still unknown and scary to you. I got one of your packages again. I'll leave your ass at the door. Thank you. We're going to start putting bottom door on it. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you. We also have Queen of Swords. So we are tailoring our thoughts. We are mastering our thoughts and stepping into this feminine, divine feminine energy. You do not have to be a divine feminine, but it is a certain level of stability that you are reaching over your own thoughts. You are sitting firmly and realizing that no matter who comes into my life, no matter who comes or goes into my life, I am still embodying this Queen of Swords energy, and removing the negative thoughts of, oh, starting over is so, what are some things that I've heard? Starting over in relationships is so taxing. You have to get to know someone all over again. Well, you also have to get to know yourself all over again as well. And those are the opportunities where you find the most growth, because if someone is courting you and they're trying to get to know you, that is your opportunity to open up, to discover things about yourself possibly that you didn't even know were discoverable. Here in the depiction, the Queen of Cups actually has the cup locked away. I don't know if you can see it. It's locked away in the little cage right underneath her. And for some reason that's standing out to me, to not close off, to not allow your mind to close you off from new romantic possibility. It's time to take action here could possibly be it's time to take action on the relationship. They may have asked you weeks ago, will you be with me? And you still haven't given an answer. You're still unsure. Your loyal heart is still in reverse, and you're like, I just don't think it's time. And Spirit is telling you it's time. It's time to leap into the unknown, because the answers you need are coming, and you're good enough to take the journey without having all of the answers lined up. You could be a Virgo, you could be a Gemini, Aries, or a Libra. Any of the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, I know that is a lot of signs. That's what's popping up to me. But again, the Queen of Swords, you not only are locking your emotions away from others, but you're doing it from yourself as well. Okay? And Spirit is saying that the month of September is not the time to stay stagnant, stay still, and keep these things bottled up. We have 10 of Cups, but it is in reverse. So 10 talks about completion, cups of emotional substance. 10 of Cups usually signifies an abundance of emotions, of happiness, of stability, emotional stability, this is definitely a love pile for September. Again, with all that glitters, some of you may just not feel as if you deserve this 10 of Cups energy. If love is not resonating for you right now within this pile, I'm asking you to click away, maybe try again, meditate again, and find the pile that is correctly for you. But this is a message for someone, okay? 10 of Cups. You are not feeling emotionally fulfilled. You are not feeling satisfied. You are not feeling complete. You are not able to see the possibilities of the future. You may even be too focused solely on the here and now, and not worried about creating a solid foundation for yourself, creating a community, creating a family for yourself. 7 of Cups. It's time for you to make a decision, though. And when you do make a decision in the month of September, it will bring you clarity. The answers you need are coming. They may be in a form that you don't expect, including for some watching tarot videos. But you are going to be needing to make an emotional decision, I see. Page of Pentacles. That's interesting that's the only Pentacles that we have with the Cup energy and Sword. But okay, you are going to make an emotional decision. It's going to be one that is made with your heart. You may need to be, or you may even question this decision that you need to make or have made in the month of September, which will lead you to question your heart. And Spirit is asking you not to do that. Okay. With the Page of Pentacles here, this is a new material or financial experience that you may be manifesting in the month of September. Some of you may be getting a new job. Some of you may be looking for a new job at this current moment and will hear news back from a job in the month of September. It may be multiple positions where you'll have to weigh your options, weigh the benefits for each position. That is for some. Take what resonates. Let's see what else we have. We have more tarot. We have the World. Okay. Wow, that is gorgeous. And so with the World, it speaks of cycles. You are coming out of one cycle and into another one. In the month of September, it may be that this is a romantic cycle. That is so crazy. So this is definitely having to do with another person. They are going to be showing you yourself. Okay? Showing you the self that you've always wanted to portray to the world. A confident and... wow. The Ten of Cups, I somehow put it upright. So that is a part of your destiny. The Ten of Cups is here to show you that it doesn't have to be in reverse. You don't have to feel as if it's impossible or unbelievable to have emotional stability, especially if you've come from things that have not felt stable. But again, it is a cycle. You are ready to leave this other cycle and face that you're going to have to make a decision. It is a decision to go into this new cycle, to face yourself and to face your fears. We have Two of Pentacles, okay? That definitely gives big decision energy as well. Going back and forth between the Two Pentacles that you hold, that you have, Two Pentacles that are options for you. Big decision energy. And for some of you, it may be financial. For some of you, it may be emotional. And for some, it may be both, honestly. Which is why you are needing to step into this Queen of Swords energy and to clearly decipher all of the things that you need to make a decision on. It's time to take action because a lot of you have a lot of decisions to make. And Spirit, again, wants you to know that you are good enough to start this new creative endeavor. You are good enough to receive the emotional stability of life that life is offering to you, that you are worthy of. Let me fix the cards. I hate when the cards are not fixed. Let's see. What else do we have, Spirit? We have Five of Wands. Okay. So, a bit chaotic. It could be mental chaos in the month of September. It could be with other people. Maybe also like just a lot of defensive energy against others. And you're being, again, asked to step into mental stability in order to tell others that you straight out don't have to defend your actions or words or thoughts or feelings. Becoming more confident in yourself and in your decision making. More confident in yourself and knowing what you deserve and what you want, and understanding what you go after is yours. Okay? That you don't have to worry because everything is a cycle, and once one door closes, another one literally opens out of nowhere Why? Because we aren't always meant to know. We aren't always meant to see what is and has been standing right in front of us. We have Eight of Wands. Okay. So especially with the it's time to take action here, you may in the month of September actually find that you have subconsciously been pushing on the brakes for certain things, that you have been holding off, that you've been waiting, that you've been whatever word you want to use for sitting still and not pressing the gas, not taking action, not moving forward. And it is because of self-worthiness. It is because of how you view yourself. And once you change your perspective, that is when the universe is able to show up for you and move things into direct action, to move them where you truly want to go. But first you have to speak it. You don't tell the GPS, I want to go here, and then, once the destination is set, you sit on the brake. You have to be ready to actually go. So be careful what you're speaking of in the month of September, because Spirit is here waiting and ready to make those dreams come true. But what are you actually dreaming about? What are you actually manifesting? And how can you make a clear and decisive decision in the month of September in order to steer yourself correctly? We have the Lovers. This is definitely a reading card. I love reading. It also may be that you are heavily involved with the Gemini. This is the Gemini card, the Lovers, and we also have full moon in Gemini. But the Lovers speaks about being in union, having communication. Geminis are all about communication, so you may in the month be communicating with someone who is really going to help you. They're really going to help clarify some things for you, and allow you to come to your own conclusions. I can see that for some. Again, take what resonates. Spirit is again asking you to be in the here and now with this union, with this connection. The Fool again. This time it is upright. So it is nothing but a decision for you. For whoever is watching this video, it is nothing but a decision. A decision to start this journey, to take that leap of faith, to move into this new aspect of yourself, because you're realizing it's not as scary as you are making it seem. It's not as impossible as it may feel for you. It is something that you actually truly need to do in order to benefit yourself, and you are coming to that conclusion. You are understanding that greatly in the month of September, that whatever decision you need to make is going to be an important one, a huge one for you, to begin a new life, to begin a new journey, to even gain a new perspective. We have Seven of Swords, okay? And so Spirit is asking you to not be self-sabotaging, to not be deceptive, to not continue to, what's the word? To fool yourself into thinking that you don't deserve more. Wow. That's a huge message for some. Take what resonates. But Spirit is here to tell you, you deserve more. You are more, naturally. And you deserve more. You deserve to be treated as more. You deserve to be viewed as more. You deserve more in the material sense. But you have to catch up to that belief. Spirit is here. They are waiting for you to take action. They are ready for you to open your eyes and to see something different. Four of Swords talks about looking around acknowledging where you are, acknowledging where you want to be. Because if you continue to say, oh yeah, this is my sweet spot, this is great, I'm exactly where I need to be, but you're not, you're unhappy, you feel stagnant, you feel lethargic, you don't feel as if things are moving the way that you want to. But that means that there's more work to be done. And there's nothing wrong with more work to be done. We always work. We work every day for some of us. So when do we put the work towards ourselves? When do we put the work towards our perspective and we say, this is a very nice place. This is where I ended up based off of the decisions that I've made in the past. I accept that. And now where I truly want to be, now where I truly want to go is somewhere different, somewhere more romantic, somewhere where I can be myself and take direct action on all of my creative ideas, all of my creative wants and needs, where I feel safe, okay, and where I feel free to be myself. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. That is gorgeous, especially with the world. They're both cycles. They're both circular in a sense that, what does the circle do? It comes to completion. We also had the Ten of Cups here, which it talks about completion. You are moving into your emotional stability in the month of September. It is a lesson that has been long and has been tricky for you to find your footing, especially because of the emotions. Emotions is like water. You can't really control it or contain it. You put a water in a glass, the glass starts sweating, right? You are trying to go more with life. You are trying to go more with the flow and not fight the cycle so hard in the month of September. And I see that greatly benefiting you. We also have Justice. So whatever has happened in the past, whatever karmic cycles needed to be broken, whatever hurts needed to be healed in the month of September, you are able to focus on that. A lot of emotional work in September. For pile number 1. A lot of emotional work. And that's good. Again, that is a good thing. The moment we honor our emotions, that shows spirit that we're honoring ourselves and we're honoring them, because that is the same energy that we are made of. Let's see what else we have. We have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Balance. So in the month of September, you're finding more balance. You are finding balance in the moments that already exist. Again, with the here and now, being present, you are able to look around and say, so this is what harmony feels like. And has it been here this entire time? You look around without judgment, especially if you are dealing with a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. Very analytical, very critical of the things that are around. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world. But what does perfect mean to you? That doesn't mean that all your I's are dotted and all your T's are crossed. That means that you are fluently able to move through your life, your home, and find balance without judgment, just knowing that this is what balance is, perfect harmony. Whether it's a little bit more on the left and the right, especially with this, a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Libra is all about balancing the scales. So this relationship, this situation, this whatever it is, partnership, may bring a sense of balance into your life. And it may not what others would describe as perfect, but others aren't in it. You're in it. Again, with this Five of Wands, you may feel defensive. Someone may, for some, take what resonates. Someone may not like the situation that comes into your life. Someone may think that that person is just not made for you, not meant for you. And it is for you to decipher with this Queen of Swords here. You are making the decision to accept this new journey, this new path, this new cycle. It is not meant for anyone else to give input. We have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay? So in the month of September, you may be facing some adversities. You may be facing some challenges. And Spirit is wanting you to know that you are prepared for these things. Adversity isn't anything new to you. It's not something that you haven't faced before. It's not something that you aren't prepared for. This is just a forewarning of what your September may look like, what you can prepare for, and just knowing that once you make a decision, it's like a domino effect. So you make a decision to go along this path, and then the challenges come. Okay, that is the point, though. It is to build texture. It is to build muscle against this thing that you are working towards. Okay, especially with the Fool card here twice and once in reverse. That doesn't mean, just because it's a new beginning doesn't mean it's going to be rainbows and potlucks at the end. It's going to have challenges, and that is going to make the path and the end goal that much more worthwhile. We have fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Wow. So love is a complicated thing for you, I feel like. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay, we have the Lover's card here. You are good enough. Loyal heart in reverse, though. Testing, challenges, judgment. These are the things that we are accepting and releasing in the month of September in order to continue to move through our cycles. We are releasing fear of the unknown, especially the romantic unknown. It doesn't serve us. It doesn't serve you. And acknowledging that you have fears around love, for some, take what resonates, is the first step. Okay? The first step towards removing yourself from the cycle is acknowledging, I have had some situations in the past that has really effed me up. Okay? And I acknowledge that. I release my fear of love. I release my fear of starting over, starting something new. And I accept my blessings into my life. We have denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay? This is huge. This is huge. This is the lesson of September. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. And what are you becoming aware of? Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn, especially in a relationship. You learn your partner. You learn how to communicate with your partner. You learn yourself. You learn how to communicate with yourself. Again, take what resonates. If this is not a relationship for you and you see a different situation, release the fear of starting over, starting anew. A new cycle means a new journey, and a new journey means an abundance of new opportunities. Okay, I have one final Sacred Rebel message. I'm going to show you what the card looks like, and then I'm going to read the short synopsis from the book here. So we have Releasing Alliances, and it is the number 10. So I'm going to look that up. and see what that is in this book. Okay. Releasing alliances. I'm going to hold it up so you can look at it. Okay. It is time to hold onto yourself and let go of another, even if just for a time. You have gained all that was meant to be from that connection, at least for now. You have given and you have received. The need to let go does not deny the value of what has been acquired. It is more that the time has come for greater productivity, creativity, abundance, and consciousness in your life. Boy, I can't make this up. I have not looked at these cards. I just want to let you know. You have completed many cycles in the vibrational frequency of consciousness that you are now being asked to release. You've been in that vibrational frequency for some time now. You have earned the right to step out of that frequency, out of the habits, relationships, and the possibilities that are limited to that outmoded frequency. It is now time to expand into higher frequencies of experience that will bring enhanced love, empowerment, and peace into your life. You will take the wisdom of what you have learned with you into something new connections, new relationships, new life experiences at a higher turn of the spiral of life. But first, you. Trust that you can step into solitude for a time without being consumed by loneliness. Okay? It is time to reconnect with yourself. Perhaps you have had a period of outward orientation where your energy has been diverted away from the inner journey of self-discovery and creative self-expression and into the world of lists, schedules, and demands. Okay? Trust that you may need to step back momentarily, even for your healthy relationships and commitments, to refresh your spirit by reconnecting with your own nature in solitude. Perhaps you have been diving so deep into the creative waters that you have lost your bearings or your energetic connection to the earth, your own life, and your needs in the here and now. I can't make it up. Because you remember the card here and now. Okay. Either way, you need to come back to the ground of your own body. This is a time for self-love, for paying attention to yourself, for nurturing, holding, and being with you. It doesn't mean you can't love another. It just means you need to turn your attention inwards for a time, some quality time with you. You will emerge renewed, refreshed, and clearer about your journey and your relationships as a result of this. This oracle is also confirmation that the work you have been doing on yourself is working for you. Your level of self-love is growing, and your ability to love consciously and healthily is increasing as a result. Some connections in your life will mature along with you, and your regard and affection will deepen and blossom. It will be revealed that other relationships are no longer relevant to your life journey. You will need to know which is which because you will feel it. 7 of Cups, making a decision. You will feel it most clearly when you have some time to be with yourself in reconnection. If you've been contemplating a change in lifestyle, enrolling in a class, or joining a group, starting a project, or setting aside time to focus on your inner work, then this oracle comes as confirmation that these things would be supportive, healthy, and helpful for you. This oracle also comes with particular guidance. There is a situation that has recently arisen or will arise soon where you need to back yourself. Don't be put upon or hoodwinked into backing down by the emotional reactions of others. That 5 of Wands. Stand your ground and stay aligned with what you know to be true. No matter how wonderful something seems logically or on the surface, if it doesn't feel right for you, it is not for you at this time. Perhaps that will change and it will be right for you later. Perhaps you will step away and realize with relief that you had a lucky escape from a situation that would have ended up unnecessarily costing you. Either way, backing yourself and not giving in to the opinion of another, no matter how highly you would have rated that opinion in the past, is important. It is highly likely that you are breaking with tradition, with a role model or belief system that you have outgrown. You must be there for yourself because you are doing well. You are on the right path and you are growing. Well done. Okay. And this is a direct message. Okay. Synchronicities and coincidences, if you believe in those things, are all within this reading. Yes, you have love coming in. Yes, the option of emotional stability is here, but are you giving that same energy to yourself? How can we give to a partner what we don't have within ourselves? Love for ourselves. How do you give love to another? Not saying that it is impossible, but saying it makes it very difficult. And I'm sure for those of you, you know that it does. But you are realizing that it is a test, it is a challenge, and it is one that is worthwhile in the end, especially for yourself. Okay, pile number one, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It would mean the world to me if you did. Come back in the month of September and let me know how your month is going. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Hello, pile number two. You chose this gorgeous, beautiful red carnelian stone. And initially, carnelian is about passion. It's about grounding yourself in yourself. Especially if you want to do grounding meditation work, carnelian is definitely a beautiful stone to work with. I love this stone. Let's see what else we have for your September. I'm going to start with Oracle and work my way to Tarot. We have Yin, but it is in reverse. Okay. We have By the Book. Okay, so some of you may be doing or creating something by the book within the month of September. You may be going with the rules of creation, or what you believe are the rules of creation, and that may be throwing some of you off, which is why this yin is in reverse. We have Fork in the Road in reverse. Okay, fork in the road. You may be feeling stuck. You may be feeling as if you have to make a decision. Okay, going left or going right. Some of you may be feeling as if your decision making is off a little bit, either in August or like it from the past, or coming into your September. And you are trying to almost fight the indecisiveness. We have Between Worlds. Okay. Let's see why that's here. We have Deep Knowing. So some of you may be coming to an understanding of self in the month of September, especially with the fork in the road. Being in reverse, you may be understanding yourself, understanding how you think, understanding how you create and show up into this world. And for the final message, we have Poised. Okay, so some of you may be definitely working on staying poised in September. Something may again be throwing you off, throwing your yin off. Yin and yang is the lightness and the darkness. It is depicted normally as the circle, partial light, partial dark, and there's a little bit of each in both. I can't remember if yin is the lightness or if it is the darkness. I can't remember. Let's see what other oracles we have here. We have balanced spirituality and practicality. Okay. Full moon in Pisces. So especially with the Between Worlds here, especially. In the month of September, some of you are definitely getting more into spirituality, meditating more, which is probably why I mentioned the grounding work with a carnelian stone. grounding yourself in what is of this physical earth, but also reaching a spiritual realm with your spirit and your mind. And you're trying to balance going in and out of these phases. Being practical, like, okay, yes, I want to meditate and do yoga and research crystals, but I also want to do the chores, vacuum the house, clean the bathroom type of situation. It doesn't have to be as small as that. It can be much bigger as well. But you're definitely finding balance in your life in September, where you are able to be this ethereal being, but also be humble, be worldly, and move about this world differently. That is for some. Fixed moon, hold your vision. Okay, so this could be in regards to the deep knowing, knowing something deeply, understanding something, even to the term of inner standing, knowing it within self. And Spirit is asking you, with this knowledge, with this knowing of self and what you know, to hold on to your vision in the month of September. It may be that others are trying to tell you that something is what it is when you know that it is not. And they're asking you to stay poised. They are asking you to balance your yin and your yang. And that's so interesting that you have balanced spirituality and practicality between worlds and the yin of yang, which is in reverse. That is a lot of otherworldliness. That is a lot of in something but not of it. And Spirit is asking you to hold your unique and divine vision. Whatever you see is true. I don't know why I got that. New moon and Aquarius bring love into the situation. Yeah. So if someone does try you, if someone does try your knowledge of self, thinking that they know you or trying to explain who you are to you, Spirit is asking you to bring love into the situation. And that may be difficult for some, especially with this fork in the road. You have to actually make the decision to be the bigger person. Make the decision to be the bigger person. Like, I wonder if poised and by the book go hand in hand. Like, you understand that you can't just pop off with anyone. You understand that you're not that person any longer. You no longer allow people to take you there. Full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, so there may be some conclusions that are being reached in the month of September. Whatever it wasn't easy. And you may be of current idea as to what that is right now. Some of you may be going through a tough time right now. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. But Spirit is asking you, no matter how tough it gets, it is going to end. It is a cycle. And you are being asked to stay poised and to bring love into the situation, to approach the situation as you wish that others would. Yes. I see that. And you being of the spiritual world and of the practical world, the physical world, you are getting a deeper insight as to how people are. It's almost like you're reading them with this deep knowing here. You're reading people and their energy. For tarot, we do have the Lover's card. So you could be coming into contact with a Gemini in the month of September. They may be helping you or standing by your side as you face this fork in the road. There may be someone that you know. It doesn't have to be, though. Take what resonates. Some of you may also be in a divine union, in a twin flame relationship, in a connection where this individual is helping you, keeping you poised, keeping you or giving you different perspectives, the perspectives that you need in order to move through these cycles and in order to continue to balance yourself. Especially with the between worlds here, that's still standing out to me. Between worlds and balance, balancing between different aspects of yourself and how you are in the world. Okay. We also have Eight of Pentacles, which means creation. You may be creating in the month of September. You may be trying different things in order to create. As you can see, as you can see on their desk here, all of their tools that they are using to create, and something magical. It looks like all these different magical aspects, especially with balancing spirituality and practicality here. This may be you. You may be trying different things. You may be looking into crystals more. You may be, again, even with our carnelian stone, and I said that earlier, just tapping into a different level of creativity. It may be spiritual creativity, where spirit is giving you a certain creation and you know that it needs to be. Okay. We also have strength. So in the month of September, you are embodying this energy. You are embodying strength and what that means to you. Okay. And just because you are strong doesn't mean that you are not poised. I did want to mention that, because you can be strong and poised and be respected for that. Be respected for that energy that you carry. We also have Nine of Cups. Okay. So emotional fulfillment, emotional satisfaction. This is something that you are manifesting, that you are bringing into your life in the month of September. This also may be something that your lover is helping you with, which is emotional fulfillment. It's like 8, 9. You're creating and it brings you emotional fulfillment, emotional stability, happiness, joy. And you know that it is emanating out of self. Like, this is something I created. This is something that I can be proud of. This is something that brings me joy, and I know it deeply. High Priestess, especially with all the spirituality on here. You definitely can be a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or know a Capricorn, Virgo, a Taurus in the month of September that may be helping you. Or this is the energy or energies that you carry within your natal chart. The High Priestess speaks of intuition, of knowing before you even know that you know. Or someone's like, how did you know that? With the deep knowing here, of course. That is the energy that you're tapping into in September. Deepening your intuition, deepening your knowledge of self, which is helping you deepen your knowledge of others. Again, I think I stated this, but the camera cut off. You are able to read others. You are able to energetically read others and intuitively know what they're going through sometimes. Take what resonates, and intuitively understanding who's around you. Okay. We have Judgment. So with this new spiritual awareness and insight, it may not be new. Some of you, it may have been here for a while, but you're just now tapping into it. And you are leaving the judgments at the door. So if you do, come into contact with an energy that you just don't quite understand why they are the way that they are, or who they are, why they're portraying this. You leave the judgment at the door. You understand that your emotional fulfillment has nothing to do with another and how they present themselves in the world, and you're leaving that. You're making a decision to balance yourself and know, yes, I'm spiritually connected. That doesn't mean that everyone else is, and that's okay. Okay? You're leaving the judgments at the door. You're staying poised in yourself and the knowledge of yourself, and you're continuing to grow. I am also seeing with this Eight of Pentacles here over the by the book that you may be creating by the book. You may literally have a book right next to you, teaching you, showing you how to do something, how to find out something. It could be about crystals. It could be about spirituality as a whole. Take what resonates. Again, you are along this journey, this spiritual journey, and it has been tough. Again, with the tough cycle, the end of a tough cycle approaches, and the Strength card here is showing you that this is the energy you embody. You are strong, and that strength has been tested in the past, which is why you are able to hold so many different perspectives. Okay? And Spirit is asking you to understand yourself, gain a deeper knowledge of self, and release the judgment of others and from yourself as well. This is not just judging of others, but judging yourself too harshly. Bring love into the situation. Relax. Release some of the pressure from yourself. And that's also, again, I'm picking up that lover energy as well. That may be what someone is here to help you do as well, is to relax and to release the pressure of perfectionism. Just create, just be happy. Balance yourself and don't worry so much. We have the Tower. Wow. Big cycles changing, big change coming for you in the month of September. I was looking to see what time it was. I was hoping it was 444. But big changes. The Tower means that change is imminent. Like, you can't fight it. Okay? This is a change of you. This is the change of self. So if you didn't used to have this energy of staying poised, and people were easily able to irritate you, get to you, that is a change that is coming in September. If you have judged yourself or others too harshly, and you know that that's not the energy that you carry on a day-to-day basis, that is a cycle that is changing for you. If you've always known that you had this different sort of intuition, but you never used to give it the time of day or give it light, that is a cycle or a change that is coming to you in September. Okay? We have Strength. Wow, again, but in reverse this time. Okay? So in September, this may be tested. Your strength may be tested. That's it may sound scarier than it actually is. It could be that you said that you were going to cut out carbs or sugar for a week or two, and your strength is tested, and maybe you eat the carbs or the sugar and you're not supposed to. Intuitively, you know you're not supposed to, because you know it's not good for your body. Again, take what applies, but your strength in the month of September is being tested. Okay? You are being asked to show up in the world as you wish to be shown. And I know that that may not make quite as much sense, but who are you? How do you want to show the world the real you? How would you go about that? And in your intuitive mind, does that take more strength than what you initially thought? We have Temperance. Wow, 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 wow. So not only another flamingo, okay, but also talking, because the flamingo between worlds right here, I don't know if you can still see it, but it's right there. Temperance talks about balance. Balancing yourself is going to be so important in September. Meditation, even yoga, that is all about balance. So if some of you have been wanting to know more about yoga, how that works, how it's supposed to help the body, definitely do research into that. Movement may be very important for you in September, especially, again, this connects to the root chakra. So movement, even dancing, helps realign your root chakra and align all the other chakras within your system as well. We also have Nine of Swords, okay? So in September, when things aren't going as planned, when people aren't responding to this new you as you thought or would hope and expect, don't allow it to keep you up at night. Don't allow the opinions of others to affect how you sleep, how your dreams may appear to you. Because if you are in an emotional state or a mental state that is not aligning with who you are becoming, it will appear in your dreams. It may appear as nightmares. Do not be frightened. Do not be afraid. Every dream is here to teach you something, okay? So even if it is scary, even if you wake up somehow with your heart racing, try to take some deep breaths first and foremost. Take some deep breaths and then either meditate or write the dream down and analyze it. Yes, it may be in the middle of the night, but it is important, okay, to analyze the dream that you are having. You may even call on someone who can help you analyze this dream, this nightmare, this occurrence. And I'm not saying that it will happen. I'm saying if it does happen, these are the steps that you can take to understand why that dream showed up in the first place. We have the Devil. Wow. Wow, that's powerful, okay? This could be others, but this could also be ourselves. This could also be our thoughts about ourselves, our thoughts about others. This could be, in the most graphic and obnoxious sense, this could be what our words do to others. This could be the words of others and how they affect us and what they make us feel like. This could be self-sabotaging thoughts where you are happy and everything's good, and then a thought comes across your mind and it changes your mood. It changes how you react to others within the day. And you know that it's not necessarily how you were feeling or how you were responding to others the moment before. Okay, this may be a tower moment for you. This may be a huge tower moment for you, where you release the negativity. Okay, you stay poised. I was going to say you stay unbothered, but being unbothered may cover up true emotions, and then they'll never be able to heal. Okay, so saying that you're unbothered when you are isn't healthy. That's that devil energy where you're just covering up past pains or present. Okay, but balancing yourself, again, it may seem like September you feel a little out of whack with that. Balancing yourself will help you prepare for those external moments where you will feel like someone's trying to shake off your energy or change your energy. You will feel it, you will sense it, and you will know to shut it down. We have Four of Cups, okay? So there may be some feelings as well as of unsatisfaction in the month of September. That is what the Four of Cups speaks of, being unsatisfied with what is presented around you, what is given to you. And that may give you the opportunity to cut off whatever needs to be cut off. Situation, person, thing. Take what resonates. But Spirit wants you to understand that you are unsatisfied because this is not the end goal. Okay? There is more that you are creating within your life, especially with this Nine of Cups here and this Eight of Pentacles. You are creating your happiness. You are creating your fulfillment. And what is doesn't have to always be what, or what was doesn't always have to be what is. Okay? How do I want to put this? Can acknowledge what is being presented to us, be grateful for it, grateful for the lesson of it, and then recycle that energy and move on into the world. Okay? So if you feel unsatisfied with something that is being presented to you, emotions, a person, just say, this is not of my highest benefit, but it will help me create what is. And I hope that made sense for some. And we also have Ace of Cups. Wow. So when you release the feelings of being unsatisfied with the Four of Cups, you get new emotions. You're able to allow a different insight, a different perspective into your life. That is gorgeous. It's beautiful. Look how beautiful this card is. And you've gotten a lot of beautiful cards for this reading. Temperance with the rainbow. The rainbow comes after it rains. You can't see the rainbow unless it rains first. And so, what emotions are you releasing in order to find your rainbow? Emotions are all about water, rain, releasing. Rainbow. Rain, release, rainbow. You get the cycle. You understand. Let's see what other cards we have here. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. This is High Priestess energy. Trusting that your intuition is working for you and your high is good. That your inner voice will always guide you correctly because it is exactly where you need to be in that moment to receive that gift of knowledge. We have, wow, relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. And then we stay poised when those who aren't there for your higher good is being released. We stay poised, we stay balanced within ourselves, knowing that people come and go, situations come and go, and they are here for a lesson that we can accept or we can deny, and continue to forge forward and build different relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic, and I'm definitely not feeling romantic. It could be platonic, it could be family. We have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So in September, you may sense as if something is a failure or if something in your life has failed. But Spirit, again, with the Judgment card, is here asking you to release the judgment. Hold on to your vision because what seemed to have failed was just the first step in the test. And this Tower moment here for you could be that you give up too easily. It could be that you sense failure and you're ready to bolt. That could be a part of your Devil moment where you literally talk yourself out of things over and over again because you feel as if they have already failed before they've begun. But in September, you are using your intuition to feel what is in the beginning stages of growth and what you are going to allow to grow and the things that you need to cut off and release. We have acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. Wow. And that may be a huge lesson for you in the month of September. Okay? Change is inevitable, especially with this tower here. Change is inevitable. It is needed. It is necessary to continue to grow, to continue to establish boundaries. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Sometimes the people around us won't change. They fear change. They don't understand what the point of change is or the benefit. And you understand, you see the need for change. It bothers you. So you accept that you can't change these people or this person, this thing. And you release with love, bringing love into the situation, with balance, not completely cutting someone off, but boundaries, setting up boundaries. And we have, wow, envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So sometimes we find ourselves unaware of other people's challenges. We are so consumed with ourselves and the things that go on in our day-to-day that we miss it in the blink of an eye, that someone else has their own challenges. But we, again, release the judgment. We accept change into our lives and realize I am not envious of this person. I am envious of how they have moved about within their challenges. I want to move about my challenges as effortless and easy as this person. You are absolutely capable. You are absolutely deserving of that. But there are certain things around you that scream otherwise. And in the month of September, you may be revealing those things, those mindsets, other people's mindsets, other people's actions, their words. In the month of September, it is definitely a moment of clearing out the things that no longer benefit us. And so I have 2 final oracle messages. These, I only shuffled for 1, I swear. And I didn't notice that you had 2. They were stuck together. So I'm going to look at both and I'm going to read both of the messages in the oracle guidebook because they are strong, they are intense, and I believe that they speak differently. Okay, so let's see. We have seeing the true you, but it is in reverse. Okay, we'll see what that means. And we also have conscious connections. Wow, and this reading was all about connections and other folks. So let's read and see what the book has to say. We'll do that first one. 29. Seeing the true you. And I'll hold it up for you, even though it is in reverse. Sometimes we believe what others tell us we are. Let me read that again. Sometimes we believe what others tell us we are, as though the self we see reflected back to us through their eyes is truth. Wow. Didn't you have trust? I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yet the accuracy of a reflection depends on the clarity of that which is doing the reflecting. If the receiver forms any opinion about what is perceived, then what is reflected back to us will, at best, be distorted. It is not necessarily through ill will, it is just the mechanics of the situation. Even the moon reflects the sun in varying degrees of fullness and clarity. We can learn something of the nature of sun from the moon, but not as much as through direct perception. This oracle has come to you because you have been putting rather too much faith in the reflections others have of you, to the point that you might not be honoring all that you are and all that you are becoming. because you believe too little of yourself. There may be those around you that are able to reflect you more faithfully and even help you see more of your own greatness and beauty. These are the souls blessed. These are the souls blessed with inner stillness and the clear waters of their ocean of consciousness, conscious connections. You can come to recognize yourself with clearer perception. However, there are those who have not tended to their own ocean and are unable to be still enough to genuinely receive and reflect your light back to you. There is no judgment here, okay, because we're releasing that in September. Each takes the path of self-healing that is available and appropriate at any given time. However, to attempt to see the magnificence of a sun and a very partial moon doesn't make too much sense. If you are blessed with those in your life who can show you the beauty within you, wonderful. Even so, this oracle comes to you with a task you are now ready for. You are to begin to develop the art of direct perception. This is the ability to recognize yourself not only in the eyes of others, but from how you feel about yourself, how you experience yourself, and how you observe yourself with compassion and kindness from within. This is a step towards a radical empowerment that does not require perfection in order for you to recognize you are lovable and have much to offer. It is empowerment based on the acceptance of all that you are, working with your strengths, tending to your weakness, and being loving, encouraging, and nurturing of all that you perceive. As you continue on this journey, you will not only see your human self, but the eternal within you. This is the breathtaking experience that opens you up to the creative energy that flows abundantly through all of life, especially with the Eight of Pentacles here. It is an experience that takes great preparation because we must be strong within our own self-love and acceptance to be able to hold acceptance for all of life. This oracle is nudging you into that preparation for when you have the experience of truly beholding yourself, all judgment, fear, and doubt will fall away and you will just know yourself to be sacred. Then you will be asked to embrace the deeper journey of sacred rebellion against judgment, fear, and into passionate creativity and unconditional trust in life. This oracle comes with a special message for you. If you are getting confused about who you are and your motives or actions based on what others are saying or how they are responding to you, step back. Yes. In your quest to be a responsible person, you may be unintentionally taking on the feelings of others, making their reflections of you more than they are in truth. More often than not, reflections are more about the state of the reflector than what is being reflected. Let those external perceptions go. Can you just acknowledge yourself? Do so and be free. Wow. Wow. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So for the people who see you and know you, not just see you every day and say hi and whatever, the people who see you and know you will help you find your true reflection because their water is so still that they know who they themselves are. Okay? Conscious connections. Let me hold it up too. And the fish is here again, so you definitely might be a Pisces. Or do Cancers have? No. Any water sign, but specifically Pisces. There is a call for more intimacy in your immediate relationships. There is an opening for heart-to-heart communication that can salvage and restore a broken relationship or friendship. If you are willing to honor your differences and look to what unites you, especially with the Judgment card here, there may be a connection trying to come into your life and you are being asked to release judgment or prior knowledge to who this person was in order to deepen the connection. That was just my 2 cents. Okay. Sometimes it is hard to bear the differences between one another. One person may be willing to live life in high definition, while another may prefer to live more vicariously until they have the confidence to step onto the center stage of their own life story. We are not here to judge each other, just to love, to be loved, and to let go of those that cannot accept us as we open up to those who can. Wow. This oracle brings guidance for you to trust in the sanctity of the connections in your life. Trust. The synchronicities are here, okay? Spirit is asking you to trust. If you have asked to experience a more sacred connection with people who truly get you and want to play life with you rather than at odds with or against you, then this oracle is confirmation that this manifestation is on its way to you now. It may or may not be obvious at first, but kindred spirits are going to enter your life to help you connect with your deeper feelings and creativity. They will give wings to your inspirational ideas and big dreams. If you've been asking for healing in your current friendships or other immediate relationships, know that this can happen through your willingness to express your true feelings and allow the situation to either fall apart or come together, according to the greater workings of life. Sometimes webs that have joined people together are broken, and that is appropriate as people may outgrow what once held them together. Sometimes the ties that bind us together are so strong that they are able to withstand a great deal of pressure and still remain intact. The webs of connection between us will sever or sustain, based on the higher wisdom of life itself. Either way, healing happens in the resolution of our feelings, and we are once again able to feel free, forgive, and be ready to move on to the next stage of relating, either with a person who has been in connection with us for a time, or with someone new. As I said, it doesn't matter the length of the relationship, okay? Some people can meet you tomorrow and get a deeper understanding of your true self than someone who's known you for a long time. Why? Because the people who've been there for a long time don't always see the growth. They see the person that was there, that did react a certain way, but the new person has a new perspective, can see you clearly, can see you anew, fresh, okay? This oracle asks you to remain open to healing connections and to allow people to be close to you. Trust in the process that draws people in and out of your life. Resist nothing and seek wisdom in all, okay? And as you dive deeper spiritually and you balance yourself, things will become more clear. The people around you will become crystal clear, and sometimes it may not be something that we like to see. But discernment, it is up to you on who belongs into your life and what needs to be cleared out in the month of September. Okay, pile number 2, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it resonated for you. Bless if it did not. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay? If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It would mean the world to me, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rose quartz stone. And rose quartz talks about love, honestly, all about self-love, especially if that's something that you're trying to bring into your life this month and forever. Rose quartz is a beautiful stone to work with. So let's get into your oracle cards. You actually had quite a few of them. And then we'll get into the tarot. So the first card we have out is co-create. So in the month of September, a lot of you may be co-creating with spirit, changing your life around, manifesting and creating what you know. Let's see how far that is. What you know you want to see in your life. This is a direct message from spirit asking you to allow them to help. So in September, you may be allowing others to physically help you, or you may be allowing divine guidance in your life. We have regeneration, but it is in reverse. And I believe this is my first time seeing this card, and seeing it in reverse is really, really interesting. The word regeneration just talks about anew, afresh, especially for self, a fresh start, a new growth, a new beginning, regeneration, but it's in reverse. So spirit is intuitively, for some, take what resonates. Spirit is letting me know that the creation that needs to happen in your life, the new that needs to come into your life, may be coming slowly, or you may be hesitant about this change. We have imagine, but it is also in reverse. So some of you may be imagining what your life could look like if it was different. But the idea of taking action on that may scare some of you. We have a leg up. So again, you may be being offered divine guidance from the spiritual realm, and you're not taking it. It's like someone saying, here, let me do you a favor, let me do you a solid, and you're like, no, it's okay, I'm good. Okay. To the sea. Yeah. Something is unknown to you. Something is unfamiliar to you. And you know intuitively, let's start with that, you know intuitively that something needs to change. Either it's your emotions towards something. I'm seeing a lot of blue, I'm seeing a lot of water. That needs to change, or your emotions need a recharge, a rejuvenation, regeneration. Wow. Again, two different words, but similar meanings. Let's see what else we have with the Moonology deck. This is where a lot of the cards came out. We have Show the World the Real You, Full Moon, and Aquarius. That may be a part of this regeneration. Spirit is moving in your life, co-creating a new you, and you are being asked to show the world. You may have felt as if you had been wearing a mask. You haven't felt genuine connection with anyone because it's been based off of someone who you aren't. And Spirit is saying that this is the month where you can not only imagine who you are, but create it. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. So even with this a leg up in reverse, and receiving favors and gifts and blessings, and not necessarily being able to see them, not wanting to take the opportunity, or maybe it just doesn't look like an opportunity that you feel as if would be beneficial to you. Luck is on your side. So when you make the decision to change, or wanting change in your life, wanting something new, then you are, it is going to happen either way, is what Spirit is saying. Because luck is on your side. You are able to change. You are capable of it. It is coming regardless whether you feel as if you're ready for it or not. We have your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Okay. So for some, take what resonates. You have been working towards this change this regeneration, and you, again, haven't necessarily seen the results of it. You still feel tired. You still feel like there's just a lot in your head mentally, a lot of thoughts for some. Take what resonates. And you want to see the results. You're asking Spirit, okay, I sat down, I've done the work. I've taken the hints or taken the opportunities of healing. Where are the results? New moon in Cancer, you and your loved ones are safe. So just because you can't see the results of this hard work of making your decisions, you are safe. And that is not something that we have the luxury of hearing all of the time, especially in today's time where there's a pandemic trying to get us, or if you are Black in America, everything else trying to get us, or if you are Black and gay or anything of different than societal standards, there are things that are trying to dismantle us, take our power, take our energy. And it's hard to understand that we don't have to be in this go, go, go mood. We are safe. We are here. We are allowed to simply just exist. And everyone around us, everyone that we love, is also safe and able to just simply exist. We have void of course moon, nothing will come of this situation. Okay. So being directly under to the sea, again, take what resonates, leave the rest. If some of you are afraid to step into this new life, like if you've done the work but you feel as if you're not seeing it and you're having doubts, nothing will come of that. Nothing will come of the fear. Nothing will come of the doubt. Nothing will come of the disbelief. Okay? In order to get to where you truly want to believe, or you truly want to be, you must believe in it. You must believe in where you're going. You must believe that Spirit has been by your side this entire time, and you've had luck. Most people have, gone along the journey and it's been tough. It's been hard, but you somehow hit your target every single time. For some of you, again, take what resonates, but I'm seeing like you aim, you shoot, you're a little to the left, but you hit the target. Nothing will come of the situation where you don't bring positive energy. Let's just say that. So you can create anything that your mind imagines with any favor and luck on your side by the universe, by Spirit. But if you don't truly believe in it or give it love, give it passionate energy, then nothing will come of the situation. You will be creating for nothing. It is full moon in Scorpio. It is time to release negativity. Like I said, nothing will come of it. You can't bring it to the sea, where the unknown will have you really questioning whether you want to be there at all. Okay? You can't bring the negativity. It will not serve you or your higher good. High is good. Whichever. Let's see what else we have for Oracle. Or let's get into tarot. What else am I feeling? In order to regenerate, in order to co-create and to continue to imagine and build this lifestyle, this beautiful life that you can envision, it's time to release the negativity and the fear that no matter what you do, you'll never be safe. You'll never have enough, create enough in order to be safe. Nothing will come of that mindset. Nothing will come of the situation. You must fill the void with what you want represented in your life. So if there's a void, fill it with happiness. If there's a void, fill it with love. If there's a void, fill it with positive energy, and sit back and look and see what is being replaced. We have 10 of Wands. Talk about release. Releasing the burden. Releasing the load. This could be emotionally. This could be mentally. But walking away and realizing that what is on your shoulders doesn't need to be. And it won't help with the process. You are trying to show the world the real you, and what you're showing right now is that you're tired. That's not the real you. You have bursts of energy, you have bursts of imagination, bursts of creativity. So how do you want to show that representation? Releasing the burdens. We have Queen of Wands, but it is in reverse. So I feel as if these burdens are affecting your creativity. They are affecting your creative passion, your creative fire, especially with Imagine in reverse. You may be feeling stifled, you may be feeling limited. Okay? Because, again, who you are portraying, even to yourself, is not the real you. And nothing will come of that. We have the sun. Wow. What does the sun do? It shines effortlessly. I was, right before this reading, I was reading a book about, it was within the Sacred Rebels Oracle, where the representation was showing that the sun and the wind made a bet. There was a man walking along the sidewalk, and he had a trench coat on. And the element that could get the man to remove his jacket first would be the winner. So the wind, it blew and it blew and it blew. And it almost ripped the jacket off of the man, but he clinged it tighter to his body. He held on to it tighter. But the sun shone, and the man took his jacket off. He had gotten so warm, so hot, he no longer needed his jacket. And the sun just effortlessly shone. It just does what it always did. And it got the results that it wanted. It was the winner. Okay? And so when we embody that energy and we shine and we just simply be, we just are, and we show the world the real us, that we don't have to blow by force, but just simply shine our light, and we receive the outcome that we've been hoping for. Luck is on your side. Your hard work is paying off. Show the world the real you, the sun, embodying all of that energy. What else does the sun do? It shines so that the plants can grow, so that our bodies can be nourished by sunlight, vitamin D. These are the powers and capabilities that you hold. This is what your spirit eternally is meant to do. Is to shine, is to grow, help things grow, is to regenerate. Regeneration, that is what the sun creates, is regeneration. That is what your soul's purpose is here to do. In the month of September, you are finding that out more and more. The more you shine your light, just simply by being, your hard work is paying off. The more that blessings start to appear. Okay? We also have 9 of Wands. It is in reverse. Okay? So you may be also releasing this defensive energy in the month of September. Not needing to defend your emotions or your imaginations. It may be that you are coming to an understanding that, and this is for some, take what resonates. Some of you may have felt as if your family or your loved ones didn't understand you or didn't understand your creative process, didn't understand your need for complete regeneration, and you felt defensive. But some of you may, again, take what resonates, come to the conclusion that that's not the energy that you were correctly reading in the first place. They've actually, been proud of you, trying to understand you more because they see your energy, they see your light, and they see you releasing the negativity within your life, and they are proud of you. Okay, that message is for someone. Please, again, take what resonates. But again, in September, you are releasing the defenses. We have the Hierophant. Okay, so a lot of you in September some of you may be reaching a different kind of spiritual connection. Let's see what else. King of Swords. So there may be someone in the month of September coming into your life. It could be a male figure, male presence. They could just have strong masculine energy. Take what resonates. And they are helping you see the real, I was going to say the real deal. I don't know what's trying to come to me, Spirit. A different level of knowledge. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. They are showing you spiritual knowledge somehow, or your spiritual knowledge will be deepening in the month of September. It doesn't necessarily have to come by person. Take what resonates, but with, and I'm going to do a literal depiction. Let's get close. With the staircase here, directly into the spiritual realm, and this King of Swords energy surrounded by the animals of knowledge, being the owl, the bat, the crow, and I believe this is a dragonfly here on this corner right here. Excuse my neighbor's dog. That is a-okay. There's doggies here. We love them. Anyway, the Hierophant and the King of Sword, you are learning a direct spiritual knowledge. Something is going to come to you directly in the month of September, whether it be out of the mouth of a man that you know, or masculine presenting person that you know, or something that you see or hear, but it's a deep knowledge. It's a deep knowing that you are receiving. And that actually may be the leg up. That may be the favor. That may be the thing that that comes and gives you a completely different perspective. Let's see what else we have. Two of Cups. Okay, definitely a union of some sort. It doesn't have to be romantic at all whatsoever. It could just be a friend, a male presenting friend, masculine presenting friend that is helping you emotionally get those guards down in the month of September, showing you the way that they release their emotional turmoil. Take what resonates. We also have Eight of Wands, but it is in reverse. So whatever is coming to you in the month of September, it could be all emotional healing. It could also be creativity as well. Again, with Imagine in reverse. Lots of wand energy in reverse. First of all, that's passion. And coming from the stone, choosing the stone of passion, that's really interesting. And that may be why I, mentioned to you at the beginning to work with rose quartz. But just to deepen your sense of passion and love within self and your creativity. But these will be slow moving cycles for you in the month of September. It may feel very extremely slow to you. That's what I mentioned earlier with your hard work is paying off and regeneration in reverse. I definitely sense that things you may be feeling are just moving too slow for you. And in September, working on your patience is definitely going to be huge for you. And that may be what this figure, could be also father figure I'm feeling. This may also be what this figure is helping you work through in September. We have Page of Swords, but it is in reverse. Okay, pages are talking about new, the beginning, a new page. Swords is talking about thoughts, perspectives, mindsets. So you may be coming into different perspective, different mindsets in the month of September. It may be the thoughts that help you reimagine, realign with this passion that feels so out of balance. We have the Emperor, but it is also in reverse. Okay. The Emperor is, again, more strong masculine energy. This could be spirit asking you to embody the Emperor energy. The Emperor talks about, to me, knowledge, spiritual and internal knowledge of self. Okay. And so, again, there is a certain amount of balance that is being asked of you to seek in September. Getting in tune with yourself and figuring out why you tick the way that you do emotionally, why you think the way that you do, the certain thoughts that come up in your head in September. Let's see what else we have. We have Eight of Pentacles, but it is in reverse. Lots of cards in reverse, lots of energy up in the air in September. Eight of Pentacles talks about creation. Okay. Especially with this Capricorn, new moon in Capricorn here. In order to see the results, this is for some, take what resonates. In order to see the results, you have to do the work. Okay? Your hard work cannot pay off if you are afraid or stifled within your creation. You may be getting an energetic boost in September where your creation turns upside down, but you have to make the first steps, is what I'm hearing. You have to make the first steps on realizing that there is something inside of you that needs to be shared with the world. This is a lot of energy, pile number 2. Oh, pile number 3, excuse me. And I feel as if I'm reaching a lot of different energies. We have Page of Cups, new emotions. So not only are we having new thoughts trying to make their way into our life, but we have hidden and deeper emotions trying to be introduced as well in the month of September. It may be something that you are unfamiliar with. It may have to do with you and your loved ones, and just constant confirmation to self that you are okay and that your loved ones are okay. releasing the emotions that no longer benefit you, accepting a different type of love into your life, self-love, and that will help reflect the love of others into your life as well. We have the High Priestess. The High Priestess talks all about intuition, using your intuition, especially with the Hierophant here, using your intuition for good, using your intuition to feel out the energy of others, to feel out the energy of certain situations, whether it's going to be good for you to be here or not. And when we see nothing will come of this situation, we use that High Priestess energy to decipher where we need to be, where we need to be placing our energy, and where we need to release the negativity in our lives. We have Knight of Wands, okay? So this is some fast action. I feel as if towards the end of the month, after you make certain decisions, after certain obstacles are surpassed, the passion comes back. I see that like heavily, because Eight of Wands is here. It's just in reverse. So once you change your perspective on how things are going for yourself, things will start coming into your life quickly. Once you start releasing the defenses, again, things are able to come into your life more quickly. We have the Magician. So you are able to create anything that you want. You are able to manifest anything that you seek, because that is the energy you hold. The High Priestess, the Hierophant, the Magician. These are major cards. The Emperor, the Sun, okay? Major changes are coming to you. These are all major arcana, and so this means lifelong lessons are being learned. Life cycles are being completed. That's huge energy. Six of Pentacles. Whatever you take away from these lessons, you are giving back to others. You are serving your community with a deeper knowledge. You are allowing others to find themselves just as you found yourself. And what does that mean to me? It means that you're finally able to give back emotionally. You've needed a leg up. You've needed support in these moments of unknown, and you're finally able to value that information that you've gathered and give it to others, especially in their moments of need. We have Judgment, but it is in reverse. So in September, you may be releasing judgment of yourself. I'm getting that energy heavy. But you may also be releasing judgment of others. With it being in reverse, it may not be an easy process. Again, your hard work is paying off. Hard work being the main point in that statement. And releasing judgment is hard, because the perspective that you have is the one that you've been given. That's all you know. But as that perspective begins to shift, you understand and allow different mindsets to flow through you. With this King of Swords, you are a master of your own mind. And so when you sense judgments, or you sense a different type of energy being present, you are allowed and able to just release that negativity in that moment, releasing the defensiveness in that moment, because you feel it, you sense it, and you know that it doesn't channel that loving energy. It doesn't channel self-love energy, and it doesn't channel love of energy for others. Okay. We also have Two of Wands. Okay. A lot of plotting, a lot of planning in September. It's in reverse though. So it's almost as if you've been sitting and sitting and sitting, and we ironically have no action cards that are upright. So the Eight of Wands is in reverse. We have the 10 of Wands, which is releasing the negativity, but how are we moving towards the positive? How are we moving towards what we, again, can imagine, want to create, especially co-creating with spirit? But how do we not sit on those ideas? How do we make use of it? All the thoughts, all of the creativity, all of the imagination. What are you doing with it in the month of September? That is what Spirit is asking. That is what Spirit needs to know. They need to see some action. They need to see some faith in the process, moving forward, saying, I've got this. And then we also have 9 of Wands for the final wand energy again. And I feel as if this is a different type of defense when it pops up. Because look how regal this animal looks. You've made it to the hilltop. And now no one can take that away from you because you're up there. You've experienced it. You know. That's a different level of defense. It's a defense of knowledge, not just out of emotion. And in the month of September, you will be finding different types of defenses in your life. You will be releasing the ones that need to be released and accepting the ones that benefit you and help you to continue to grow. We have abundance. Wow. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. I always say in my videos, these cards don't just come out to play. Abundance is here because abundance is present and will be present in the month of September and throughout. I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. The Magician. Use your magic. Use your sun energy to light up the sky and manifest whatever you want in this physical reality. We have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Okay, and this friend could be, again, the King of Swords, the Hierophant energy that I was reading, that is here to support you, here to help you, here to help you find that balance in September. It could be a new friend, it could be an old friend. Take what resonates. We also have service. I feel good when I can help others, especially with this 6 of Pentacles here. This is your purpose. Repurposing that old energy into new, helping others, helping build up others, because you've been in a place where building was hard. And someone clearly is here to help you, and you want to and need to do that for others. I sense it greatly. And in the month of September, you will be feeling very good because you will be helping other people. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So this is going to be a big theme for you in September. Patience with yourself, with your creations, understanding that everything that's happening, even you walking down the street and then stopping to tie your shoe, and then, you know, someone speeding their bike a few steps ahead. Everything happens in divine order, and you will have patience and stop and tie your damn shoe. You will not continue to walk with your string dangling, and then you will find in divine order, I needed to do that in the first place. We have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Again, a major lesson in September. Releasing the fear, embracing confidence, embracing courage, understanding that you are a divine being with a high intuition and a lot of creativity. Okay? And you are finding your inner strength and facing all of the mishaps, And things that don't go as planned in September, you're facing it all with confidence and courage. We have success, but it is in reverse, which these cards were upright, so I'm going to keep it in reverse. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So the abundance is upright. The success is in reverse. Abundance and success look different for everyone. Okay? Yes, the Kardashians are rich, filthy. They have success. Well, technically, they have abundance as well. But sometimes your abundance and your success looks differently. I was posed the question the other day, what would you do with all that money anyway? And I said, help people, create a better world. And they said, you're doing it already. You're already doing that. So again, what would you do with the money? And I was stumped for an answer. We all want money, right? Need it for certain aspects of our life, rent, food, livelihood. But what would we do with the wealth? If we had an abundant opportunity for wealth, what will we do with it, truly, other than just give it away? So what does success look like to you in the month of September? What does abundance look like to you in September? Because if it's there, it's there. But how do you identify it? And we also have gratitude, but it is in reverse. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So when it is presenting you opportunities, when life is giving you lemons and you don't make lemonade, that is not showing your gratitude. You may find yourself being impatient in September because the success, again, is in reverse. And it could be that there are bigger things meant for you, but it's taking its time. Again, the Eight of Wands is also in reverse. Are we waiting on gratitude before we can find our success? For some, take what resonates. Again, I'm not saying that you're not going to be successful. I'm not saying that you aren't going to be abundant. I'm saying, what is your perspective? How do you view it? Okay, and we have one final oracle card that I pulled, the Sacred Rebels oracle card. I am going to flip it over and read the short description in the book because the book just tells it all. It tells it all plainly, okay? So we have relax the hold of darkness and be at cause, okay? Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. I'm going to read the description for that one. Let's see. Oops. Okay. And we'll hold it up for you to look at. Make sure you can see it good, see it clearly, see it all. There. Okay. Dear Sacred Rebel, this moment in your life requires... I can't make this up. Okay, you guys do understand that I don't look at these cards before I do the video, okay? And just take a look at all the words that are represented here on the table. I will continue. Dear Sacred Rebel, this moment in your life requires great courage. Fortunately, you possess that in bucket loads, abundance. You are being asked to allow yourself to be lifted out of one level of known reality and into the next level of higher voltage reality. Higher voltage reality requires a more absolute trust and a heart that is surrendered into the greater heart of the universe, so that life can happen to us, through us, and with us more quickly, more radically, more beautifully, and more boldly. Literally asking you to co-create with spirit. Just saying. You are now being invited into this new reality where things happen quickly and according to bold, loving optimism. This is a reality not only of potential, but of manifestation of the great, big, cosmic yes. Wow. To access this reality, you have to leap from known waters. Wow. Wow. I'm going to mess it up and read this again. To access this reality, you have to leap from known waters, and others may think you are crazy for doing so, to the sea. The sea of unknown, where every coordinate can't be measured, where every move can't be seen or felt, but you know that you're moving. You have to leave behind the dark, weighty grip of hesitation, procrastination, second guessing, and the belief you have to do everything on your own. You may fear for your life. How will you be safe? You and your loved ones are safe. How will you be safe in the wild electrical pulse of so much aliveness? How will you function without the hazy, sleep-inducing paralysis of playing it safe, taking too long and placing lesser priorities above your sacred art of life? How will you hold yourself back if you don't hold on to fear? You do not need to worry about such things. Life is wild, but it is also wise. It is a force of startling, raw awakening at times, but it is also the natural process of evolution, where all things mature according to a seasonal cycle, in right timing. In right timing. I accept that everything happens in divine order. It's lining up, guys. You are a part of, not apart from, that process. The invitation to shift gears and jump on board the express train of life will feel exhilarating and perhaps also challenging. Did I see that word? Probably. When you are in the hold of the darkness, you will feel pushed to turn away, to imagine it is all too much, and to create excuses about how your desires aren't grounded enough, that you are being too flighty or flaky, or that you are not living in the real world. That is fear talking, not truth. If the sacred rebel is not awakened, we will continue to live in a culture drenched in fear and distrust of nature. Those without awakened hearts don't yet understand what nature knows. She knows timing. She knows life and death. She knows the creative process. She just knows, and can be trusted to support us, her own creations, in becoming all that we can become. Does this mean that we become passive and just flow along like a limp leaf detached from the tree and blown about randomly by the breeze? No. Being free of the dark hold empowers us to take up our cause. This means being free to act and affirm the intuitive feelings we have by following upon them. This is painting like someone who has lost their mind, completely free and from the heart. It means writing even though you have no conscious idea of what you are writing, even as those words are streaming forth upon the page before your rather curious eyes. And it means speaking about your work, never hiding it away. Allow it to breathe the fresh air and be held in the gaze of another. Detached from the darkness that would say it is not enough or must be the best thing ever, whatever that means, in order to be worthy of a place in the world. And instead, just let it be what it is. It might fly, it might endure, and it might not. And mind you, I want to let you know that this page is page 111. Thank you. Okay. All of nature, including you and your passions and dreams, will be what is needed, when it is needed, and how it is needed, according to wisdom. We just have to trust in this, within ourselves and within nature herself, through the flow of life, and participate. You are asked to go within and imagine, diving deep off of the edge of what you have known. There is so much more calling to you now. It is your time. Leap. Okay? That is heavy. Pile number 3. You hold all of the power. You are able to create something with spirit of substance, but they're asking you to take that leap and to trust those around you to share your work. Whatever it is that you want to create is there. It's in your mind, waiting for you. And you have to take the first leap. You have to take action and be firm in your decisions, okay? You don't have to be defensive. Release the defenses in September. File number 3. Whew. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If it resonated, it would mean the world to me. And come back in September and let me know how your month is going, how you are deciding to take that leap into your creative process. I hope you have a beautiful month, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. Hello, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. You chose the beautiful Angel Aura Quartz. So let's get right into a reading. I'm going to start with the Oracle cards, and then I'll work my way to Tarot. Let's see how your September is going. The first card we have out is To Be Fair. Okay. So some of you may be bringing fairness and balance into your life. You may be looking at life in September with a different perspective, allowing other people's perspectives to reach you and tailoring your own, again, perspective to include other people around you as well. We have Chop Wood. Okay. So intuitively, I read this card as you releasing something in September, clearing something out. And that may bring fairness to you in your life. You know that something is not necessarily benefiting you, something is not meeting your standard, and you are easily able to calculate how to remove that thing from your life. We also have Why here. So this may be a huge question for you in September. Why do things work the way that they work? Why do people think the way that they think? Why does the things happen the way that they happen? I can see it in the card that she or they are reaching towards a book. And the book has wings on it, which to me means otherworldly, otherworldly knowledge. Basically, you are getting intuition, messages from the universe within your intuition, and instinctively, your questions of why will be answered. Let's see what else we have. We have Truth Be Told, but it is in reverse. Okay. So it could be, for some, take what resonates, that someone is not telling the truth in September. It could be to you, someone's not telling the truth. It could be that you are not telling the truth to yourself, which is why it is in reverse. It could be, it could be any of these situations, but within September, I believe that that will be revealed, especially with the To Be Fair here. With the To Be Fair here and Truth Be Told, there will be a truth revealed to you, and it may not be in the most idyllic situation in September. Again, take what resonates, and you will be needing to weigh what is being told to you, weigh the perspective of what is being told to you, who it's being told by, all of these different types of situations. We have Full Moon, Surrender to the Divine. So this will be your month of surrendering. Whatever truth has been told to you, And it could be by a spirit, honestly. Yeah, it could be. It doesn't have to be by a direct person. But whatever is being revealed to you, especially with this full moon here, the full moon illuminates. Nothing is hidden. Everything is exposed. And I'm very intrigued to see if the moon card will come out in this reading. It hasn't come out for any of the other ones. But something is going to be revealed to you in September, and you're going to need to be fair. Okay? Especially with the chop wood here, and my reading of it being that you need to clear something out. Spirit is wanting you to be fair in that decision, surrendering your hostility in situations, surrendering your misunderstanding of situations. Sometimes it may be, again, take what resonates. But in the month of September, surrendering will be a theme for you. We have, you're very close to achieving your goal, Gibbous Moon. Okay, so something that you are setting up in September or have set up from past months, you're very close to achieving your goal. You may see the results of that in September, or you may just be seeing more growth. It could be. But whatever you're wanting to achieve, may it be learning something with this book here, with this why. Learning, it could be about, for some, take what resonates. I'm hearing ancestry that you're trying to learn about. Why am I here? Where did I come from? May be a goal that you're achieving within September. Getting the results of where you come from, who you are, and who you stem from. We also have confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Okay? So whatever you are trying to achieve, it doesn't have to be just about learning who you are, but learning anything. Confidence is your key to success. So surrendering ego, but embodying confidence in order to achieve whatever you set your mind to. We have full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Lots of full moon energy. Lots of things being revealed, illuminated. Look at the bigger picture. So, truth be told, if someone isn't telling you the truth, look at the bigger picture. If you are not telling yourself the truth in a situation, saying, I can't do this, I can't do that, look at the bigger picture. Embody that energy of confidence and tell yourself the truth. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Okay, so when it comes to a different mindset, when it comes to achieving something, there is a certain mindset that we need to carry. We cannot create out of doubt or fear. The results do not come out the same. We actually find ourselves in this cycle of creation because we have doubted it during the process. Why? Well, how am I allowed to do this? Why am I being called to create this? That energy does not cultivate a healthy growth in anything that you are trying to create. Okay, so your commitment is being tested. How can you grow out of love? How can you protect your energy so that when the time comes, you are prepared for this success? You are prepared for this goal to be achieved. We have Five of Wands in reverse. So Five of Wands talks about chaos. And it looks chaotic. Yeah, they're all grabbing for this light, this fire. It speaks of chaos. So especially, my ears are ringing. When it comes to the people around you, and to achieving your goals. Let's be honest, okay? Who is around us? Are they supporting us, or are they also trying to fight for this flame, and not in a kind or humane way? The company you keep, be careful, the company you keep is a true statement. You start to reflect the energy of others after you've been around them for a long time. And so, looking at the bigger picture, who's around you, and do they give you the same support that you offer them? Or do they give you more? Okay? This also could be chaos within the mind, a lot of whys, a lot of questioning self, a lot of questioning capabilities, a lot of doubt. That could also be with, again, take what resonates. For some, it is other people, and for some, it is self. And honestly, for others, it is both. When you allow the thoughts of others to change the thoughts of self, and it all becomes a bit chaotic. But Spirit is asking you to surrender to the divine. Surrender the thoughts that are no longer yours, that do not resonate with you and where you're trying to go. And with, again, the chop wood here, to be fair, being fair to yourself, release the people who are not here to uplift you and to benefit you. And you can tell the difference. When your energy shifts, you can almost read the energy of others and how they are reacting to you. We have 9 of Swords, okay? So, back to this card of why. Don't allow the questions to keep you up at night. Spirit is asking you to surrender those thoughts, the things that are really keeping sleep from you, keeping you awake, keeping your mind racing. Spirit's asking you to surrender those, to release that energy, and to get some rest. Being fair to yourself, being truthful with yourself. You're tired. You can sense it, or you can almost sense a burnout type of energy coming around you. And that is also something that you need to release. You may be asking why you feel burnt out, but ignoring how much work that you're putting in, maybe work overload. You maybe asking why something is taking so long to present itself to you in your life. Especially with this, you're very close to achieving your goal here. It may be feeling as if it's close, but not close enough for some, which patience could be a very big theme for you in the month of September. If you feel as if you have issues with patience or something that you need to work on, you may also want to watch pile number 3, because that was also a big theme within their reading as well. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But with the 9 of Swords here, in September, rest will be important, and to surrender the thoughts. Surrender the negativity, the overwhelming thinking that I'm not good enough, or I will not achieve this, or so-and-so is getting in my way, so I should probably just stop here and now. No. Spirit is asking you to surrender all of that. Release the chaos, the inner conflict, and get a good night's rest. It is time. We have 8 of Cups. You may be needing to walk away from something in order to find emotional fulfillment. Within the 8 of Cups, we always see someone walking away in search for their 9th cup. That's not saying that they do not appreciate the 8 cups that are here and being stacked and built, but it is saying, okay, so now it is time for more. Now I know that I am capable of more. And some people may try to hold you back from that. Some people may sense that your energy is shifting, and they may literally try to hold you back from that. But you, in September, are removing that energy from your life. You're making a conscious decision to say, me wanting more is not going to hurt anyone. It is only going to benefit myself, which will in turn benefit others. And if they cannot see that, they cannot accept that, cannot also, view in their lives whether they need to go and search for more emotional fulfillment as well, whatever the case may be. Again, take what resonates. You're not accepting that energy in your life in September any longer. You are making a conscious decision to go after your ninth cup, to go after continued emotional fulfillment and happiness, pure happiness. And those who cannot get with it can't come along. We have Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, especially with the Eight of Cups here. You are not feeling like you are in control of your emotions, almost as if with the Queen of Cups, she is a master of emotions. She is a master of self, very intuitive to her emotions and others. With it in reverse, it feels almost as if the chaos of the world and of the people around us has kind of thrown us off a bit, truth be told. In reverse. Okay? You're trying to find out what the truth is. The truth of yourself. Okay? And just because it is a Queen of Cups, we are very gender neutral over here. So gender doesn't matter. That emotional connection is something that in September you're going to need to touch into. Surrendering to the divine, surrendering to the emotions, telling the truth to yourself when these emotions pop up, clearing away the people who don't match that same energy. We have Seven of Pentacles. You are watching something grow. It could be self, but you've planted the seeds of healing, of abundance, of whatever it may be, whatever this goal is. It could very well be materially. You could have started an endeavor. It could have been 7 months ago, honestly, and you are very close to achieving your goal. The seeds are sprouting. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're quite able to pick the fruit off the tree. As you can see, the tree is very small still, but it is growing, and they are conjuring that growth. Look at their hand, the light. You are capable of creating whatever it is your heart desires. We have the Hermit. Okay, yeah. Very important energy, because when things seem chaotic, what do we need to do? Go inwardly. When I'm unable to sleep and things are keeping me up at night and I feel I don't feel so unhappy. I feel so emotionally out of tune, almost is what I'm feeling. It's like you need to tune your heart chakra even. That's a message for some. There are heart chakra alignment meditations on YouTube that you can also, once you are done with this video here and after you subscribe, you can head on over to a heart chakra alignment video that will help you clear out this unfamiliarity of self. Yep. You're feeling unfamiliar with yourself. I feel that. And there are some emotions that need to be cleared out that don't belong to you, quite frankly. They belong to someone else. And in this hermit mode, you are allowed to find your own voice. You are allowed to find your own light and what it actually feels like. Okay? But you have to be confident in this self. Once you find self, you have to be confident in it, where you no longer have to feel as if you're fighting other people for a light that doesn't necessarily even belong to you. In the hermit mode, you will be able to find yourself, find your emotional boundaries, find your emotional truth. We have Knight of Wands, and when you do go into that hermit mode, you will come out anew. It will happen quickly. It will happen passionately. I'm also seeing that as well. There may be, again, a creative passion that helps ignite you. I'm feeling like this is very, very emotional, though, with the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. But we do have the Wands energy, which is passion, fire, creativity. And we also have Swords, which is mental. So adjusting your mental state within this, again, the hermit mode, seeking out emotional stability, emotional abundance, using that beautiful energy to water our creativity, to water our plants, and then letting that the happiness and the passion of seeing it grow and wanting to give more, wanting to do more, will bring a certain just fiery energy into your life. And very quickly too. The beginning of September will not look like the end, is what I'm hearing. For some of you, again, take what resonates, leave the rest. We have Ten of Wands. Did I mention for you to see pile number 3 too? Because Ten of Wands was in pile number 3. Again, if you feel so connected to do so, head on over to pile number 3 after this one and read the reading as well. Releasing the burden. Surrendering to the divine. Releasing the burden of others, the things that, the expectations, the emotions, the baggage that others may put onto us, or the energy that we may read from others and subconsciously pick up ourselves. It's not always on purpose. Sometimes we just spend so much time with other people that somehow their goals become our goals, and their thoughts become our thoughts, and their wants become our wants, even though we don't want what they want. Sometimes we become so intertwined with others that we unfortunately lose sense of self. And it's time for us to tell the truth be told to ourselves, realize where we are in this situation, where we want to be, looking at the bigger picture, and then putting our commitment to the test on how to remove ourselves. We also have the Empress, beautiful energy. The Empress is all about nurturing ourselves, mostly nurturing ourselves in order to nurture the relationships around us. Especially with this Queen of Cups energy here, emotional nourishment. Especially with the Hermit card here. Nourishment of self first. Releasing all the burdens of other people, Ten of Wands energy. And embracing this Empress energy. Saying, I matter. My emotions matter. I don't know why I allowed myself almost to lose touch with these emotions, but I'm going to go inwardly and tell myself, my subconscious, I forgive myself for losing touch for a moment. Again, take what resonates, leave the rest. I forgive myself for losing touch for this moment, and allowing other people's perspectives to show up in my life. And I'm going to readjust. It's time for me to readjust and to look at the bigger picture and to understand where I'm truly going. We have, wow, Queen of Wands. Definitely look at that last. I'm going to keep saying it because these cards are surreal. Looking at the last pile, pick a pile. The Queen of Wands was in reverse in that one, which this one is upright, meaning that your September is going to, again, not look the same in the beginning as it does in the end. Definitely major transformation, major release in your month is available to you. But it is up to you. It's up to you on what energy you want to embody. Okay? We do have the Queen of Cups in reverse, but the Queen of Wands is passion. Passion about creation, passion about life. Okay? If you're not currently feeling that way right now, especially with everything going on, it's time to get in tune. It's time to surrender to the divine and find out why certain emotions are present in our life. And we also have Five of Pentacles in reverse. So in September, moving out of lack mindset, moving out of wanting and needing, but not feeling like we have. Releasing the pain of loss in the past. You may have lost something. You may have lost, unfortunately, with the times that they are, you may have lost your job. For some, take what resonates. But for others, whatever it may be, this is Five of Pentacles is definitely something that needs to be released. You cannot carry that energy with you, that lack mindset with you into creation. It will hinder the creative process. It will create doubt and fear before anything ever even begins. So the choice is up to you on how you want your energy to be represented in September. I also have these final few oracle cards representing the energies that you may be coming into contact with. We have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Wow. Especially with the Five of Pentacles. You cannot change the money that you spent. Again, something that's keeping you up at night. You cannot change the way that a relationship went, a friendship went. You cannot change the people you've released because clearly you needed to in order to reach where you are today. But releasing regret, releasing this fight against change is definitely going to be huge for you in September. Okay. We also have worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So again, the things that are keeping you up at night, you are fully aware that there's no point. It doesn't make it easier to stop worrying. It doesn't, help you rest at night knowing that there's no point. It just is. Okay. It is very present that worry is in your life. But in September, we are working to release it. We're working to release the regret, release the worry, and to accept happiness and abundance into our life. We have doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Wow. Wow. With the Y card here and the Nine of Swords and surrender to the divine. It is time to release the doubt. It is time to release the need to know everything at this moment. It's physically impossible. Just go and just be. Be exactly who you know you want to be. And that may take some time to find out who that person is. That's okay. If you don't already know, take what resonates, leave the rest. That's okay. But taking the first steps to release all of these energies will clear up a new pathway for you. I looked at the last two cards. I couldn't help it. We have honesty and we have grief. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Truth be told. Truth be told, to be fair, 5 of Wands. You can't trust other people always. Unfortunately, that's fine. But you can trust how you react. You can trust how you present yourself into the world. A big theme for this reading is working with your third eye chakra and your solar plexus chakra. Not solar plexus, excuse me. Sacral chakra is the orange. There's a lot of orange and there's a lot of purple here, especially green as well, your heart chakra. These colors are here and represent the things and energies that are staying stagnant within certain chakras of our body. If you want to do more research on what chakras are, there's plenty of information in the world or on the internet that will help you get a better understanding of what chakras mean to you. And that may be some of the research that you're doing as well, that I was mentioning at the beginning of your reading. But we also have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. 5 of Pentacles, again, loss. Whatever it is that you feel as if you've lost, whether it be a relationship or a job, it was an opportunity of learning, a moment that could have been of healing for you as well. And in September, when you begin to focus on the bigger picture and everything that you've overcome in order to get to where you are and to be who you are in this very moment, you will understand that they were all opportunities. The people around you who were grappling for this light, this energy, it was moments of learning how to interact with others, how you interact with others specifically, and how you want to be portrayed in the world. Okay, what your energy actually really truly looks like. So grieving these moments are not going to help you understand that they were learning opportunities. And in the month of September, that's going to be a huge lesson for you, whether you're going to grieve something or learn something. The choice is yours, pile number 4. So I have one final oracle message. This is Sacred Rebels Oracle. I'm going to flip the card over. We're going to take a look at the imagery, and then I'm going to read the short description in the book. I believe that the descriptions are intense and in-depth and invaluable, honestly. So let's see what we have. Sacred Fool, but it is in reverse. Okay, so let's see what that means for you. We have number 40. Okay. Sacred Fool. I'll actually hold it up for you to look at while we read. Is everybody in frame? Yep. The Fool is a great rebel, able to thwart convention and tell the truth without restraint. And the synchronicities are going to be wild with this, okay? Truth be told. It cares not for the right way to do things. It cares not for what the mind says is real and not real. It lives according to an inner wisdom that cannot be dictated to or controlled by anything. It loves, it lives, and it is what it is. This oracle heralds a time, now or imminent, when you will feel inspired, alive, and passionate for what you can offer to the world. It says to you, don't try to be appropriate. Don't try to be socially acceptable and worry about what others may think about what you're doing. Just be. If you want to wear a mad hat whilst doing it, so fine. The sacred fool in you is willing to leave behind what has been because it no longer feels right to stay attached to it. The sacred fool in you trusts life completely. It would never occur to this part of you to try and outsmart life or resist its flow. It recognizes that the mind is a monkey puppet on strings. More often than not, it is cajoled into fear when it could be playfully dwelling in the radical spontaneity of life. So, the sacred fool in you urges your mind to let itself be pulled into joy by your heartstrings, not into fear and doubt by the controlling machines of mass media. This oracle brings you a message. It's time for you to play. It's time for you to let life happen in a completely unreserved, unscripted way. The more bizarre, left of field, unexpected, and apparently ridiculous, the better. This might not feel safe or appropriate at first. That is okay. That is good, actually. It is a sign that you are breaking with your own self-imposed conventions. It is time to move beyond them now because a bigger life adventure is calling to you. This is wonderful news. It is the desire of life to operate more radically through you so that you become the conduit through which miracles and crazy wild synchronicity can occur. You are becoming more electric. You are more plugged into the apparent randomness of life. Apparent because there is a refined intelligence behind it all. The sacred fool goes with us. The sacred fools goes with this, without having to understand any of it, which is good. Trying to access even one genuine glimpse of life's unfathomable genius would probably make one's head explode. As you take this journey, you may find that people around you are challenged. You might unintentionally cause them to rethink the way they live their lives. They may question whether the way they are living is the only way for them or even the best way. At first, they may react rather than take responsibility. 5 of Wands. The sacred fool in you doesn't engage with this. It is what it is, and it rises and falls as it will. It doesn't stop you from your merry dance of unconventional being. If you find yourself making choices that have others questioning your sanity, then you are on the right course. You may feel that you are quite possibly going insane, but you are not crazy. You are just approaching enlightened awareness. There is a moment, sometimes a rather long one, when we wake up to life, shed our attachment to mass opinion, and float in a completely different state of being. We might find that no one is really able to understand or connect with us, to the point that we question our state of mind. Stay with that. It will pass. You will eventually see that you are becoming sane in an insane world. The tables will turn and you will gain great inner freedom and creative juice. Stay on your path, stay on your journey. Remember to take nothing too seriously, and it will all work out perfectly. Wow. Okay. This was heavy. September is going to be a whirlwind for many of us. A whirlwind. Did I say that right? I hope so. But Spirit is asking you to not take life too seriously, to allow yourself to get some rest and to just surrender. What it is what it is what it said. And if you are doing a dance within your life that feels right to you, then you are on the right path, no matter what others around you are saying. Pile number 4. Whew, okay, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If it resonated, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I would truly and deeply appreciate it. Make sure that you come back in September and let me know how your month is going. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.